Welcome everyone. This is Empire Extraction episode 13. I am your host Joseph Cabrera, and tonight we have three big matches. As you can see right here, a match we were supposed to have on the last episode of Extraction. It's going to be Al Cabrera, my brother, taking out Pete Dunne in a Conquest Rumble qualifying match. That's right, that's going to kick off this episode of Extraction tonight. Thank you for joining me. As you know, we are on the road now to Empire Conquest 2. And not only will we have the Rumble match, two Rumble matches, one for the women and one for the men. We also have championship matches on both sides. As you know, we already have some confirmation on matches that will take place at the event, besides the two Rumble matches, of course. As you can see, Al Cabrera making his way to the ring. As we know, we have two confirmed triple threat matches taking place at Empire Conquest 2 on the Atlantic side. We have a triple threat Extreme Rules match as the champion Roman Reigns defends against Seth Rollins and Malik Brown. We have a triple threat elimination match as TJ Nicholson will defend against Tyson Gore and Troy Sane. Two former champions looking to become champions again. And now we're hoping on this upcoming episode of Pacific that we'll get more details on matches that will take place besides the Roman match at Conquest 2 as well. And here comes Al Cabrera, of course, one of the co-owners of Empire Wrestling, a man who abused his power towards the very end of last season, which is really what set place a lot of things that have taken place in this season. Of course, he recently returned to in action, and in the main event of Night 1 of Triple Tokyo 2, his season-long rivalry with Joe Omega came to an end. And Joe Omega defeated him in a Tokyo Death match. Now he's looking on for other things. He's looking to qualify for the Conquest Rumble match. And here comes the bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Now, Pete Dunne hasn't had much success this season. We've only seen him a handful of times. And they're losing him most of them. Of course, he started the season with a defeat to Daniel Bryan at Empire Strikes Back at the end of season 1. He then unfortunately lost that feud to Daniel Bryan in a false count anywhere match, which eventually led to Bryan becoming the pure champion. He hasn't had much success since then, and he's looking to qualify for the Conquest Rumble. Al Cabrera is not going to let him even get a chance to have his entrance. Does not want to wait. And this match, the bell hasn't even rung yet for this match. Backbreaker on the rampway, back of Pete Dunne's head. I said this side of Al Cabrera for most of the season after he lost to Joe's brother Aaron Omega in a Hell in a Cell match at Empire Strikes Back. He had not competed for most of the season. He was in a managerial role because he was supposedly injured and could not compete. Of course, we know he was healed a lot faster than he was let on to believe by Mr. J, which is what allowed him to be back as an active competitor and led to that loss at Tokyo 2. Now, Pete Dunne looking to get back. The bell has officially rung for this match now. Pete Dunne with a forearm shot to Al Cabrera. He said, yes, I am the brother of Al, but I am not supportive of his actions throughout this season. Get the milkshakes and spitting brain busted of Pete Dunne. That sneak attack to start the match definitely has to take its toll on Pete Dunne. Of course, the only championship Al has held in Empire, despite being the owner and founder, was the Hardcore title when that was active, as these shots by Al. So if he were to win the Rumble, he could certainly challenge for the Pacific World title and get his first ever World Championship in any company he's been in. Continued shots by Al, wearing down Pete Dunne. Because we know last week, this was supposed to be the main event of episode 12 of Extraction. But due to Pete Dunne not being able to make it, Al Cabrera refused to compete, which is what led to that impromptu main event of Ricochet versus Mikey Truth for a qualifying spot. Of course, Al Cabrera did compete though on episode 12 of Pacific, getting the pinfall in that 6-man tag match. So he certainly has momentum. He missed that elbow now Pete Dunne wearing away with shots. He could win this match and get right back into contention and be a part of the Conquest Rumble match. There's a snap suplex on Al. Pete Dunne, Irish Whip, looking for something. Al ducks out of the way. He's charging, but Pete Dunne quick enough to dodge it, and another snap German. Back in this match is Pete Dunne. And of course, last season, right before the Conquest Rumble, he was unsuccessful in actually qualifying in the last chance battle royal. So Pete Dunne does not want to miss out a second time from the Conquest Rumble. Al was in the first Conquest Rumble match, coming in at number 27 after earning that spot earlier. However, he did not last very long, only lasting less than a few minutes before being eliminated. Now Pete Dunne in control now, just choking the life out of Al. Of course, he's got that aggressive side to him. So Al's aggressive side too, but that doesn't mean Pete Dunne can't fight dirty if he wants to. And I look at Pete Dunne biting the fingers. That's despite those gloves, that has to still hurt from Al. Now Pete Dunne shot to the next section. He's looking now to put down Al Cabrera. X plus connects 1, 2. Only a 2 count on Al. Pete Dunne did get a near fall, though he was looking for something, but Al was able to sidestep it. And hits an uppercut right on the square of the jaw. Al is a phenomenal athlete, despite his attitude. What a phenomenal athlete he is. Now, he's looking for that backbreaker. We saw him hit on the ramp earlier. Now he may be thinking to hit that elbow he missed earlier. He's looking for it, and he connects with it. Down to the midsection of Pete Dunne. 1, 2. Is that enough? No, Pete Dunne kicks out at 2. Which we also have tonight. We have the woman that earned the number 27 spot this past episode of Atlantic, Asuka. She's going to go one-on-one with Alexa Bliss. That's coming up right after this matchup. And of course, the main event tonight, the Pacific Pure Championship. Yes, the championship is on the line tonight. And the champion Tommy Walker defends against Cesar Loius in our main event tonight. Plus, what a match that would be. We've had championship matches a few times here on Extraction. And it has led to a championship change before. We'll get to that when we get to that. But of course now we have here Al Cabrera looking for that submission hold. Last chancery. But Pete Dunne, despite that, was able to get out of it, shot, and then power bomber, sit down power bomber. Is that enough? 1, 2. Can Pete Dunne advance to the Conquest Rumble? No, Al Cabrera kicks out again. Well, Pete Dunne, what's he doing onto the second rope? I was looking for something here. Went for an elbow, but Al at the last second dodged out of the way, and a springboard forearm shot. Despite like I said, despite all you want to say about Al, he's a phenomenal athlete, and now he's taking advantage of those shots by Al. Pete Dunne to a knee and gets hit right in the face with a knee. Pete Dunne could be out after that performance by Al Cabrera. Now Al is just waiting. The arrogance of Al Cabrera waiting for Pete Dunne to get up slowly to his feet, and now he's looking to end it right now. Miracle Maker. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Al Cabrera with the Miracle Maker qualifies for the Conquest Rumble match, beating Pete Dunne. What a contest this was. Despite the sneak attack to start the match, Pete Dunne had a few chances to win this match. He definitely put in the effort, but it wasn't enough to put away Al Cabrera. Despite that blemish at Trouble in Tokyo night 1, Trouble in Tokyo 2 night 1. Despite that blemish, he has had a few successful victories as of late, and that could lead him to possibly winning the Conquest Rumble match. What a feat that would be. Well, for now, Al Cabrera gets the match he was supposed to have last week. It puts away Pete Dunne after that knee strike. That knee strike made Pete Dunne knock for a loop, and that set up Miracle Maker. The Miracle Al Cabrera puts down Pete Dunne with that Miracle Maker, and that's it. Now, the question is, can Al Cabrera take that momentum and turn it into a possible victory at Empire Conquest 2 and possibly win the Conquest Rumble match? Time will tell. But for now, Al Cabrera celebrates his victory, as we're going to take this quick commercial break before our next matchup. back, ladies and gentlemen. Second match of the night here. Women's action, of course. We have Asuka with Kari Sane taking on Alexa Bliss. And Alexandra Marie is in her corner, of course, that alliance. Of course, Asuka recently won the Battle Royal on the last episode of Atlantic to win the number 27 spot in the Women's Conquest Rumble match that will be taking place at Empire Conquest 2. Because we know the women's division is only exclusive to Atlantic at this moment. And of course that match will be full of women. Of course there will also be free agents and special guests a part of the match as well. Of course the first ever Women's Rumble was not at Empire Conquest. It was actually in the pre-show of the 1 year anniversary show, which was the last show of season 1. Of course, now the Rumble match is being moved to Empire Conquest and will stay at Empire Conquest for the future, for the women. And now, as Asuka makes her way to the women, of course, when it comes to success, she had one opportunity at the Women's Championship early in the first season. Hasn't had much. She has had some wins here and there, along with Kari Sane in tag team action. They, of course, have actually had issues with Alexandra Marie and Alexa Bliss, defeating them a few episodes ago in the show in a tag team match. So of course this is not only more adding to the issues between those two duos, but assuming one of these two women will get momentum for the Conquest Rumble match, especially on Asuka's behalf, considering she will be number 27. That is set in stone after her victory in the Battle Royal. Speaking of the women's division, you know, Becky Lynch, the women's champion, after winning the championship at Empire's VW Prestige block in that last minute standing match against Rosetta, and then successfully defending it against Nina Adams as a mystery challenger at Empire Champions Rise. She issued the challenge to Rosetta for one final match at Empire Conquest 2. Falls count anywhere. No rematch for the winner. Of course, we will get Rosetta's response this coming episode of Atlantic, episode 14. We will hear from Rosetta about that challenge by the women's champion Becky Lynch. And this Alexa Bliss, of course, she actually made her first appearance in the first Women's Rumble match that at the pre-mentioned pre-show of the 1 year anniversary show that I mentioned. She made her first appearance there and has a few matches in season 2, but not really anything to get her to that next level for a women's championship match. Used to be the opportunity, and Bliss was taunting Asuka, and she got back-fisted in the face. That's a way to start this match off by Asuka. There's an arm drag. Bliss not starting off to a good start here. Bliss though able to quickly counter. And was doing wrenching on the arm here. And again, in the back of the head to the mat was Asuka. Bliss quickly able to take control, and as you can see, the arrogance. It's Alexandra Marie on the floor. She's newer to the Empire scene, debuting a few months ago. Of course, this alliance formed a month ago as well. Asuka counters, shot to the midsection, and then she takes a shot to the arm. Of course, that's the opportunity to probably wrench for the Asuka lock. And another shot to the arm with the knee by Asuka. Look at Asuka again, looking with the arms. Asuka, technical master. If she could win the Rumble match, what an opportunity it would be to see Becky Lynch possibly face Asuka for the Women's Championship in that first strikes back too. Also shots by Bliss. Of course, a lot of women's champions are going to be a part. Former women's champions are going to be a part of that Rumble match. Of course, we have Layla LaCroix, Nova King, and Anna Nightmare. The last women's champions before Becky and Rosetta. They will all enter their first Rumble matches. Of course, none of them were in the last Rumble match for different reasons. It was a DDT by Asuka. Layla was the champion at the time. Anna was facing Layla for the championship on the main show for the 1 year anniversary show. Nova King was injured. So the fact that all three of those women were not a part of this one, they will be having another chance to possibly become women's champion again if they were to win. Because I know there's a bulldog, because we got to focus on these two women who have never been the women's champion. And Asuka only having one shot, Bliss never having any. And look out, insult to injury. As I was mentioning those women, except Bliss took control of this match. 1, 2 after those knees, and a 2 count by Asuka. Also, of course, now Bliss trying to keep control of Asuka. This one looking for momentum. Went for the kick, blocked by Bliss off the ropes, but Asuka able to catch her with an arm drag again. Contest so far between these two women. Now, clotheslines by Asuka. Ducks that and kick to the face. I definitely could put down Bliss for a 3 count, but Asuka's going to continue the momentum, continue the offense. And there's a shot to the midsection, and Asuka hits that bum tackle, flying bum tackle. 1, 2 is just enough to put her away. No, Bliss kicks out at 2. Asuka in control. She's looking for a German suplex, but Bliss lands on her feet and then off the ropes and hits that flying double forearm shot. Athleticism by Bliss. What's Bliss looking for? Now, dirty underhanded tactics. He hit that back rib earlier and then thumb to the eye of Asuka. Now Bliss is putting her on the top rope. What is Bliss going to look for here? Oh no. Back superplex down to the mat. Bliss, all her strength to do that on Asuka. Now, Bliss shouldn't waste any time. I think she's maybe looking for put Asuka in position for a twisted Bliss. But is this a mistake and not going for a cover? And as you can see, Bliss took too much time setting that up. And Asuka's already on her knees, getting to her knees. But now Bliss still on the top rope. Bliss is still looking for something. Crossbody. No, Asuka. Sidestep. Just a 1 minute. 1 second sidestep. Stops that. And that allows Asuka to get the Asuka lock in. Asuka lock is in on Bliss. Bliss took too much time looking for Twisted Bliss. Instead went for a crossbody. And Asuka's able to sidestep out of it. And now Asuka lock is locked in. Can Bliss somehow get out of this? But it might not be any escape for Bliss. Asuka's got that locked in tight. And she taps out. Asuka with a big victory here tonight. Added to her victory on Atlantic. She's got all the momentum going into the Women's Conquest Rumble match. I tell you, this was back and forth. Bliss had those underhanded tactics. As you can see right there, the insult to injury. She had a few times to possibly win this match, but it was too much time taken and one simple mistake that led to Bliss's downfall and Asuka picking up the victory. As you can see right there with that tackle, the offense in this match, a very back and forth contest between these two women, but Asuka able to put away Bliss with the Asuka lock right here. As you can see, Bliss had nowhere to go after missing that crossbody, and she taps out. And Asuka gains another victory, 2 wins this week for Asuka. Could she possibly win the Conquest Rumble match? We'll have to see, time will tell. And now we get set for our next championship match coming up on our main event after this commercial break.
Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You hit a lose or hit a win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or you beat him like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. Least for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose? Or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you can rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have our main event tonight. The Pacific Pure Championship is on the line as Tommy Walker defends his championship against Cesar Luis. Tommy Walker is successfully defending the championship of champions rise against Daniel Bryan. He has another defense right away against Cesar Luis. Cesar Luis, of course, defeating in the middle of the season, actually, during the Empire Conquest tournament, the first round. Mystery entrant. It was a mystery entrant for Pete Dunn. Successful in the first round, lost in the second round to Helenas. He certainly had some good matches and victories since coming to Empire. Because he actually qualified for the Conquest Rumble match on the last episode of Extraction, defeating Samuel Wolf. And tonight, he now gets a shot at the Pure Championship. What an opportunity that is for Cesar Luis. Of course, he is a Swiss native from Switzerland, trained by Cesaro. So, of course, he has that European hard-hitting style, very similar to many Europeans of the past. The question is, can he take all that and defeat the big Texan that is held up to that is holding the Pure Championship right now, Tommy Walker? And so now, of course, it's Caesar in OPW as well, as a part of the Empire OPW Pro Cup, losing in the quarterfinals to the eventual winner, Eddie Nicholson, which we haven't seen him much since then. But here he is tonight. Of course, he was in that 6-man tag team match in the last episode of Pacific on the winning side of that match. And of course, we know he will be a part of the Conquest Rumble match as well. And so will this man. Of course, we know he said there was a certain random drawing of superstars that are allowed to be a part of the Rumble match, and some will have to qualify. Tommy Walker is one of the men that is a part of it. He does not need to qualify. He is a part of the Conquest Rumble match. And of course, he is the Pure Champion. Now, since he is a part of the Rumble match, he will not have to defend his championship at Empire Conquest 2 in any sort of fashion. But because of that, Walker demanded that he have championship challenges, that he was defending the championship as much as he could, which is why this match was signed for Extraction here tonight. Of course, Walker, this has really been his breakout season. He failed in the first episode of Pacific to become the first ever Pure Champion when he lost to Jushin Thunder Liger. After that, he went in a short hiatus, going on a winning streak thereafter, being unpinned for many, many episodes. Very few losses. He was in the finals of the Empire Conquest tournament, winning every single match before losing the finals to TJ Nicholson. Of course, and after that, he went on to become the number one contender for the Pure Championship, and then beat Daniel Bryan at Triple in Tokyo 2 to win the championship. As I aforementioned, the successful title defense and the rematch on Empire's Champions Rise. And now here we have the Pure Championship on the line in our main event tonight, Extraction. And this just in, but the winner of this match will actually defend the championship again this week on Pacific Episode 13 against Akuma Santos. So that's a huge match. Akuma Santos will face the winner of this match for the Pure Championship on Pacific Episode 13. And that certainly has to be looming on the mind of both these men. Of course, if Walker can successfully defend the championship tonight, he will have another defense back-to-back. And I think that's what Tommy wanted. He wanted title defenses. He wants to defend that title as much as possible. And even though he's not defending it at Conquest 2, he wants to prove his worth. And even if he was possible to win the Rumble match, he could possibly be Pure Champion going into that title match. But of course, these are all what-ifs at this particular moment. Don't know who could possibly win. So many strong athletes, so many new athletes in the match. Rising athletes, main eventers. That's certainly to be a great Conquest Rumble this year. And now here's with a bell, and now this match starts two up and rising superstars this season fighting for the Pure Championship. Because if Caesar can win the championship, they'll clear out. After only debuting a few months ago to win his first championship. Walker showing the power. Because Walker, as a child, grew up in England, so he has some of that European style mixed with that big two-way attitude of a Texan and with a chop. Walker looking for something, but Caesar stops it. Those are shots in the face. This is going to be a hard-hitting matchup, no doubt about it. Is an uppercut. Locks Walker to a knee, and then a forearm shot drops him. Of course, Caesar Louis now in control. Looking for something. There's a belly-to-belly suplex. As he shouts, because Walker wants to defend the championship as much as possible. Like I mentioned, he was in the first ever match with the tournament champion, and he lost. That is one of his only pinfall losses this entire season. He looked for another German suplex, but it was an elbow blocking that by Caesar. Elbow to the back of the head, and then a shot. There's an elbow to the chest by Caesar. And the knee, because Caesar now in control of this matchup. Can he put the pressure for a title opportunity? This is his first ever chance at winning a championship. If he could win this match tonight, it would certainly propel him as another uppercut to possibly winning the Conquest Rumble match himself. Of course, you win the Conquest Rumble match, you guarantee yourself the main event for a world championship of your brand at Empire Strikes Back 2. Look for something like Walker kind of in the backdrop. And these shots again doesn't need. Of course, as I mentioned many times, this season, the ending of Season 2, Empire Strikes Back 2, will be 2 nights. For the first time ever, it's 2 nights, just like Trouble in Tokyo 2 was. It will be a 2-night event. Of course, this is strictly Empire only. There could be some surprises mixed in, you never know. As Walker is looking for that abdominal stretch, just stretching Caesar, but Caesar quickly got out of it with a hip toss. And of course, after we have 2 CPVs before Empire Strikes Back, of course, Conquest the Empire Conquest 2 event, and then Empire No Escape 2. Those 2 events before we will get to Empire Strikes Back 2. There's a lot of 2s we hear in the season before we end Season 2. Caesar is in control with that chin lock on Walker. That's when we're going to tempt him all season. He's getting out of that stage. But that's quickly taken out by a big short arm clothesline by Walker. Another shot and a clothesline, and of course he's a big man. But Caesar doesn't want to be there because he certainly likes to fly. And no, Caesar saw it coming, shot right to the face, stopped what Walker was looking for. He's looking for that suicide dive. Instead, he repeats and sit that powerbomb instead. Hits the leg, only 2 though. Caesar definitely has Walker scouted. And in control again with that knee. Looking for something, but Walker quickly elbows him in the face. Caesar was going to continue the offense. Elbow by Tommy Walker, and there's a shoulder tackle to fire it up. Walker's fired up now. Walker has successfully defended his pure championship here tonight. Good clotheslines off the ropes. Another clothesline. And he's looking for air raid crash. Down on the back. 1, 2, is that enough? No, Caesar kicks out at 2. That's one of Walker's signature moves. Is that air raid crash? There's Alexa. You do a twisting tombstone. His finishing move of the gut wrench by Caesar is that discus lariat that very few men have kicked out of. Of course, Caesar actually used that flying uppercut, very European style, and botched pile driver. He went for a clothesline off the top, good Walker, but Caesar sidestepped it. Could be thinking reverse DDT by Caesar. Caesar's gotta be looking for that dodge pile driver he's put away many men with. Now he's looking for the half and half on the head, half and half suplex. One of his signature moves. 1, 2, is that enough to put Walker away? Only a 2 count. One of his signature moves is that half and half suplex. And he's gotta continue the offense on a dazed Walker, and there's a crossface taking advantage of the ability of Walker. Walker not in a fully aware state. He was aware enough to roll out the window after grabbing the ropes from that crossface. And those shots by Walker. And he was looking for something. Caesar shot to the knee to get out of that. And an uppercut right to the jaw. He is completely on Walker right now. It's Caesar. Now suplex on the floor. Caesar is in complete control of Tommy Walker. He could be just 3 seconds away from winning the Pure Championship. Being only the 4th champion in existence. What an uppercut off the second rope. Just annihilates Tommy Walker. Caesar has to capitalize on it. He has to put down Walker. Or maybe he's looking for something, or maybe a powerbomb of some sort, but Walker counters it with a back suplex. Walker is looking for the discus. You gotta be looking for that discus lariat. He's looking for a back suplex right on the arm of Caesar. And now Walker is going up, big man. It's going up to the top rope. Looking for an elbow drop, but Caesar dodges it. And an uppercut again, right to the head. Spinning uppercut by Caesar. And a forearm shot. He's been all offense the last few minutes of this match. Tommy's, every single hope that Tommy's had, Caesar has blocked. And now he's looking for gut wrenches. Looking to put away Tommy Walker. Continued offense. Second gut wrench. Now he's looking for the 3rd gut wrench. Suplex onto Walker. Is that enough to put away Tommy? 1, 2. Only 2 Caesars so close to becoming pure champion. Not enough though. But he has to be thinking now. He has to be thinking Gotch pile driver. He's got to be thinking Gotch pile driver. But Walker quickly counters it. Caesar though dodges that. Off the ropes. Looking for it again. Went for the uppercut. But Tommy quickly notices it. And now air raid crash a second time. Back and forth we go. But there's the air raid crash a second time. And Caesar may be out of it. He may be out of it. Shot from midsection. Discus clothesline by Tommy. Set. Game and match. 1, 2, and 3. Tommy Walker successfully defends the Empire Pacific Pure Championship. What a back and forth match this was between these two. But Caesar, towards the end of this match, had all the offense trying to put down Tommy, but Tommy just would not allow that to happen. Kicking out of everything Caesar could possibly have with him. And as you can see, these gut wrenches, we thought that could possibly do it. after the continued offense that Caesar had on Tommy. But it was just a few quick counters, and Tommy was able to hit right here the air raid crash for a second time in the match, which allowed him to hit that discus lariat, and Tommy Walker successfully defends the Pure Championship here tonight. Thank you for joining me. We will see you on Pacific episode 13. Walker defends against Acuna Santos, confirmed. I am Joseph Cabrera. We will see you all next time. Good night, everyone.